Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Velocity Banking on the Velocity channel. Listen, I am addressing all of the questions, the comments, and concern about the Velocity Banking method, and I'm making it clearer to people each and every time they watch the video. And we have an awesome question here, and I don't exactly know how to approach it. All right, so we're going to see if we can bring some clarity to this person, and I'm excited. I'm excited to tackle it, because as I was reading it, I was like, oh, okay, so this person needs to know where to go. And you know how we persuade people. We persuade people not with stories, okay? We persuade them with the numbers. We simply say 2 plus 2 is 4, and they can either agree or not. All right, we got a question here. Oh my goodness. All right, it's going to be a doozy. Before we get into that, please like, share, and subscribe so that everyone around the world can fix the economy through the Velocity Banking method. Absolutely. Now, let's get into it. I'm an independent contractor. I have a great credit score. I have a mortgage and a personal loan. I have a few credit cards, but I don't have more than a $300 balance on any of them, usually. And typically, I just pay the balance in full. I've been paying directly from checking, but it seems I need to change that strategy. Thank you so much for the question, and that's a good question. You know, I mean, do I change the strategy, or should I just stay with what I'm doing? Absolutely. And I want to address this question very wisely, very prudently. Why? Because I understand that this individual is an independent contractor. Absolutely. And so what I want to do is I want to share with you this. First of all, I want to congratulate you for absolutely being responsible, fiscally responsible with the capital that has passed through your hands. That's the type of people that we're looking for, right? That's the type of people that are watching this channel right now, okay? And I want to thank you for that. Second of all, I want to thank you for being open to expanding your horizons. And because you have a foundation of responsibility, you have nothing, watch this, to worry about as you continue in that. So let me run this by you, and I want to see what you think. You have, let's say, 100K in lines of credit, right? Let's just say. You know you're responsible. You pay them off $300, $500 here, maybe if you get a little wild, right? And then you pay her off each month. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? You've got a mortgage, okay? And you haven't yet tapped into the power of the first lien HELOC. Let's just say. So now, right? Let's say you have the first lien HELOC. We're talking about high 6 digits versus the second lien HELOC, which I went over in another video. Okay? We're talking about a first lien HELOC. You've got some equity in there, right? And believe me, you don't need as much as you think. This is the 21st century. I do know a bank that we can get on a call with, all right? And we can share with you some information that we would be hard-pressed for time to share here, all right? Absolutely. But they help people all the time with first lien HELOCs, with replacing their mortgage, if you will. So they don't have to worry about always giving that $1,200, that $2,000, that $3,000 each month to the bank. That money can come to them now, right? Talking about the first lien HELOC. And so, because of your position, you can still do the Velocity Banking method. Remember, the capital is yours. And so how much of it can you use? They gave it to you, right? You can use all of it. You can use all of the $100,000. Because look, let's just say the 5K, you've got 3K. Guess what is staying within that line of credit? The 2,000. What do you do? What would you do if someone went above and beyond in their payments to you? What if $2,000 each month was left in the line of credit that you're using now from the Velocity Banking method? Oh, and by the way, right, let's not forget about our first lien HELOC that we could use to buy houses, that we could use to buy even more houses. And oh, by the way, this house is making $400 in cash flow. This house is making $400 in cash flow. And we're utilizing our finances and allocating them the right way. Does that make sense? This $2,000 that you have left over, or however much you have left over, is going to pay for the line of credit. So you don't have a minimum monthly payment on the line of credit that you're using for the Velocity Banking method. And did I mention you got a first lien HELOC as well? So you may have already had lots of lines of credit, but perhaps you don't know about the first lien HELOC. Unlock the HELOC and start to expand. Why? Because you have been responsible. And so now it's time to take that responsibility, in my humble opinion. It's time to take that responsibility and expand that responsibility. Start providing houses for others, since you're great at it for yourself and yours. Okay? And you'll see that it pays dividends more, mailbox money, if you will, without you even trying as hard. And you may want to, say sayonara to the job and just start on your business. Waking up when you want to, no more alarm clock. Okay, let me tell you, it's very nice. And so, please, if you're in this situation, right, and you are concerned about the line of credit, don't be. These are real numbers that I've shown you today. The first lien HELOC is a real tool. It's a real product that you can have, right, at your disposal. Well, what's the home equity line of credit going to be like? It could be another 100,000. It could be another 200,000, another 300,000. What happens is we take, right, your mortgage and we swallow it up with the first lien HELOC, so that now you have, right, not a mortgage. Why? Because we replaced it with a HELOC, which is a tool all its own, and a line of credit that is much huger than many credit cards. And what you can do with that, the priority with that is investing in your knowledge, investing in rentals, investing in perhaps apartment buildings. All right? If you didn't have the down payment before with the first HELOC, guess what? You got the down payment now. All right? Very powerful tool. And we also have a whole lot more tools than that, right? If you're having trouble with the Velocity Banking method, we got a tool for that. You just plug and play, and it'll tell you each month where to send your money so you can pay off your mortgage in 5 to 7 years. Folks, this is no joke. So please, please, please consider this. And let me see you on the other side. God bless, and you have a great one.